about this conversation is that we're having it, whereas it would be so much easier to not have it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a hard conversation to have. It's like you put an opinion out there, and it's very it's easy for it to be like inflammatory and scary, and you have to talk about things that people don't want to talk about. Like, people often don't want to talk about their stalkers, because then that can actually empower your stalker. If you say I have a stalker, then the stalker knows that they're getting to you.
No one knew I had a stalker until you said it
crap,
publicly.
crap.
So thanks so much for that.
I think I would much
Tom Scar has an opinion quickly.
Such an opinion.
Go on, Tom, go on.
Okay, so as Ben was kind of saying, I don't know so much about the gender gap, but yeah, there is definitely a genre gap. Yeah, that's a catchphrase. But there is, I really love, I love sketch comedy, and I love, action videos and stuff. And I do definitely struggle to find, female sketch comedy and action YouTubers. I know there are female sketch comedians out there, but I can't find a female action YouTuber. Out of all the Freddie Wong clones out there, including myself, that range from terrible videos to amazing videos, I've really, really, really struggled to find a female action YouTuber. And I don't know why that is. I have no idea, and I just think that's bizarre, and I just don't understand it.
I understand that.
Okay, please shoot.
But not action.
Yeah, I identify with being a vlogger. That's how I started on YouTube, was doing vlogs and music videos, and I've shifted because I've found my passion for film, and now I identify more as a writer-director. And I still do vlogs and stuff, so that's still a thing that I do. But in terms of the problem that we're addressing, saying genre gap, the most important thing that people need to know is that whether you want to know it or not, and whether it makes you feel like people are being sexist or not, film is a boys' club. It is. And to not address it is doing everyone a disservice. You go work in the film industry, there'll be very few women on set in positions of power. If you're the director, the men will not listen to you. They don't, and it's from ignorance. They don't understand how to take orders from a woman. And it's something that you have to handle with graciousness, and you have to handle with, you've never had someone competent as a woman, in charge. You're seeing as a woman as someone you tell what to do. And this is a problem in this genre. And I think it is wonderful that women on YouTube have a genre like makeup gurus, where it is all them, that is something that they have, and no one can take that from them. I'm sure there are male makeup gurus or the like as well, but that is something that women really do have, and they are not being devalued, and they are not being told that they're worthless. We're just addressing a completely separate issue, is where is Tina Fey right now? Where's Tina Fey on YouTube? Don't you think that if Tina Fey was born in our generation, that's what she'd be doing right now? She wouldn't be working under a bunch of male writers trying to work her way up on TV. She'd be doing that, and then she'd be running her own show on YouTube. And that's what I feel like, girls need to be watching women that are succeeding and that are pursuing passionate creation, I think. And that's really important. And that's something that I am trying to do, and I find hard to find other women that are doing it. And someone that I love on YouTube, Elaine Carroll, she now works with College Humor. She does Very Mary Kate, and she's hilarious, and she's a wonderful comedic actress. She has incredible range, and she writes, and I don't know if she directs that, but it's like that. That's the one person I can think of, and that's not saying that there aren't hundreds more, but they're not in the top 300 that I could immediately call, and that is a problem, and that can be inaccurately addressed sometimes, because it sounds like you're saying you beauty gurus don't matter and you vloggers don't matter. It's saying, no, you matter very much, and I'm very thankful that you're doing what you're doing and making it so we have less genres that we need to fill. Those are pretty well done, but the film genre really does need more people that are passionate about that, and I would love to see women encouraged to create instead of just to follow in the things they think they can do. And it's harder to do that when there isn't someone there that you're looking up to. That's the problem.
I think as well, what's particularly important is that no one should be discouraged from entering into this debate. It's a bit like my earlier point with the fangirls, really. I would prefer to be the person in a video or on stage, or if necessary, standing on a cardboard box on a street corner, talking about this issue than the person stood at the back of the room saying that the people who are talking about the issue are patronizing or insulting or sexist.
Exactly.
They're not. They are engaging with a really important issue, and if you have a problem with that, then shame on you.
Yeah, I'm so thankful to be able to be a woman on YouTube and to be able to make content that I feel like there isn't as much of out there sometimes, and to know that some girls come up to me and they say, you're the reason why I felt like I could try, and that's amazing. That's the best thing that someone can say to me, is like, you made me feel like I can try, and that's just fantastic.
I mean, just last year when I started vlogging, I started my channel in like May last year. All of my inspiration, some of which are sitting at this table, they're all guys. They were all male YouTubers, because in a way, like, I know it sounds quite bad to say and then generalizing, I didn't feel as though there were any female YouTubers. Like, I didn't know any. I didn't see who they were. I didn't know who Carrie was. Bethan was no one. And I think now, a year's time, I'm getting people turn around to me and saying, I started YouTube because of you. You proved that we can do it. And it's not just me who's proved that we can do it, because there's so many more people now. And I just think if you want to create content, it doesn't matter what gender you are, go and do it. You know?
Okay, we're going to open up the floor to some questions now from the audience. Please keep them not evil. I'm going to try and scooch down here. Oh, good God. Ah!
Okay?
Splat.
And we never saw him again.
Okay, we've got a question here. Hey.
What made you pick up a camera and start filming?
My brother. That's the whole story. Yeah, he was my brother wanted to do a thing, and I was like, "You're my older brother, okay?" I don't know why I said yes.
I guess for me, like, I stumbled on YouTube occasionally, like in 2007, 2008, when it was Shane Dawson. I kind of didn't watch it again for a while. Then I don't know how I just started clicking on YouTube videos. I started watching Charlie, Alex, Dan, and Phil, and I thought I could do that. Not in an arrogant way, like I could do that. I meant, like, I wanted to be a part of it because it just seemed so intriguing. So I went out and I bought a camera, and it wasn't that good when I started. And I kept trying and trying and trying, and it was rubbish, and it was going nowhere. And I just carried on. I became my own motivation, and that was it, really. I just thought, why not? So I'm not very interesting, am I?
I was just bored.
Why did I say that?
How do I follow that? I found about a year and a half ago that a lot of my friends were YouTubers. With, like, my journalist's head on, I wanted to document it. And with my other envious head on, I wanted to be a part of it. So I did. And also, like, honestly, like, it's important to be inspired by people, and inspired by people who become your friends. And my first inspiration on YouTube was Chris Kendall. Yeah.